What's up, YouTube? Figured I'd show you. So it was starting out as an experiment, but it got installed to stay permanently. Carrier dehumidifier. So what we're doing, the return is, the trunk is up there, so we're pulling the air from the return through and then dumping it back and out. This is an FE, so we're in infinity. So it's not like, the other units where you could just wire it up and get the blower to come on. You have to go through the stat and all that. But I'm going to show you. This one uses a 76C controller. I'll show it to you. And you can wire it a couple ways, but how we wired it is, I'll show you on the board up there. You got your red, your 24 positive, you got your common and your 2 wires for DH. And if you give them, then I'll show you how to set it up. You don't have to have the controller. It has a controller in there with a sensor. So, alright guys, I don't know how well you see. So I got another controller here. And there's my 24 volts going to it. And then the green and yellow, that's my dehumidification. Now this white and blue, that's for the float switch. So I don't know how well you can see it. The orange wire, I'm going from here to the control board inside the air handler. This is going for my G terminal. I'm using pink for my 24, pink and black for my 24 volts onto the board out there. So what we're going to do, I think I already set this up. So you press any button to light up the screen. Press and hold the mode. Remote, it's disabled. This is what they're calling, we're going to use as a remote. We're not. So we go to next. We have no venting. We have no zoning. External. It's enabled. If I wasn't, see, disable. I had to enable it so the controller is what's going to control this thing. We can dehumidify with the AC, so it doesn't shut off. And right now we're not doing any offset. The book will tell you wait 48 hours to calibrate it. And we're done. So we'll see how this thing works. Give me a few minutes. Let me get this cover back on. Okay, I got the cover back on. I turned the power back on, and you see how it's reading external for the 76C control. So this is the control. I'm going to put it on. He's got one up here. Remember, it just turned on. We got to give it a chance. But it's saying it's 41. Let's see what the infinity's reading. 40%. But menu down. Home screen. Press and hold the hat. Turns green. We're going to go to setup. Fan coil. G terminal. See, I have it. Yes, we're going to use it. Function is for fan, low speed. And that's, so if the AC is not calling, we need the dehumidifier running, it'll turn on the indoor fan. But right now this house is saying it's 39, you saw that one's reading 40. It's pretty dry in here, man, for Florida. Alright, show you something real quick, because I turned the offset at 5% just so I can get this thing to run. Let's see if it'll work. You're supposed to just press the off button for about 5 seconds. There you go. I'm just gonna, I'll just hold it again for a couple of seconds. And it's saying 40. But again, they tell you wait 48 hours. And we're reading 40% on this, so I mean that's pretty damn dry, man. It's Florida. So too dry for me. Like I said, this was only supposed to be done for an experiment. It's a house that's being built, and they wanted to see if they can actually get it down this low. I'm sure you guys can hear it. It's running. My blower's on. So, alright, I figured I'd just show you. Alright guys, man. See ya.